Formula 1 coverage on YouTube is presented exclusively by Oricon.
The lady here is going to try and outbreak me because she's obviously from another team.
Salut, bonjour, and hello! My name is Victor Simons, and welcome back to Formula 1, here at Magny Cours for Round 8 at France. Mark, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding this track, not because of any disasters or anything, just because people don't like driving on it. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, look at that, the green sticking out.
If you know the recipe to get around.
You don't think about it, you don't need to think about it.
So your verdict is that this is merely a skill issue that is driving the drivers to complain?
Yup!
You know what, that's the first time we've had the round graphic with flag with more than 2 colors. I don't think they should do it that way ever again. But yes, Mark, you are probably right.
It is because I am.
This sport is more politically charged than the 2024 election. I wouldn't push your luck. It's your boy, back at it again. I'm getting too tall for my current setup, if I'm being quite honest. Like, I'm actually kind of having to look downwards upon my laptop, which makes it super weird. I maybe should change my gear ratio, considering this very long straight. Now, I vaguely know Magny Cours, not very well. I don't know Magny Cours. Let's just put it that way. I remember I raced on it when I did F1 2002 in a really old video. It was like a brief segment. I don't fucking remember very well. That was years ago, so I don't think the knowledge really has stayed with me. This is one of those tracks that makes me wonder if I'm stupid or the track designer is stupid. Likely the latter. Fuck! I hate Magny Cours already. Yeah, why do you think I'm here? God fucking damn it! Alright, I just noticed a cut. I'm gonna go put some fucking antibiotic on it, and I'll be right back. I probably got it when cutting boxes earlier. Not from the box cover itself, I'm not as stupid as my dad, but cutting this big Walmart box, and must have scraped like my knuckle on it while trying to slash into it, because it's like a thick box. That's not going to be my new course record. That's embarrassing. That certainly doesn't help. It's like exponential gravel. Once you get gravel on your tires, you're gonna start slipping around, which is gonna cause you to get stuck in more gravel traps, which is gonna get more gravel in your tires, and then you're gonna get into more gravel traps, and you get even more gravel in your tires until your tires are all gravel, there's no rubber. I'm sure the angry video game nerd can make a skit out of that, if he for some reason played this game.
Only 3 laps to go.
Or any F1 game.
You're in 15th position now.
Alright, I'm getting the track now. My concern is that it's not necessarily wide enough to race on. Knowing this grid.
You'll be starting 15th from the grid.
In my defense, I hate Magny Cours. Now, before you say anything, You know that voice, the boomer comic voice, like, I hate my life. Say it with me. I hate Magny Cours. Yet another questionable round of qualifying for Tuero. Last time it was because the car just wasn't there. This time it's just because the track isn't there. Or rather, Tuero isn't there on the track. He's not quite good at tracks like Magny Cours. He said so himself from when he was in the junior drivers program in the previous formulas, Formula 2, Formula 3.
Please. They're green.
Yes, Mark, this is in fact Tuero's first season.
Oh, look at that. The green sticking out.
Mark, if you use every single meaning of the word green, I'm going to make something red come out of both of our faces. Now, moving on, if they will. The top 3 is dominated by Coulter, but Tuero is only 2 points behind, followed by Schumacher, Williams, and Hakkinen. The points start in 15th with Pedro Diniz, and that's 7 whole cars that are not in the points, have gotten 0 points this season. Multiple points start in 13th with Alisi. This is set to be a very chaotic battle for the championship, not just between the drivers but the teams. As you can see, Minardi is 20 points behind McLaren, but McLaren hasn't gotten any points for the last 2 races due to their drivers, well, frankly, losing it. Ferrari falls in 3rd.
Now that's rubbery.
And it looks like the DJs are refraining from immediate music again, probably have a fast-in track again.
You're not going to explain that.
Mark, I'm a producer, not a DJ. As similar as they sound, they are not the same thing in the slightest.
I don't trust that.
Well then, you let me know if you can make a song out of scraps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Turn off.
Another shit launch as usual. That's just the standard for this car. I'm glad I started on the intermediates. No! Blast Peugeot getting all argy-bargy with me. Not even half a minute in, and one of the Peugeots has already almost caused an incident with the Minardi Ford. Should have started on wets, maybe. I don't know.
The new leader. Denise is only a second ahead.
Well, that is not good for my championship. Definitely gonna be able to get past that Benetton. Going weirdly wide. Alright, I've reached my starting position again. This might just be a shit Grand Prix.
Denise is right behind you.
Yeah, Cours is way too wide to get anything done. That was pretty wide by me as well. And don't hit the Peugeot. Oh, the chicane's a bit hard to take like this, but ooh yeah! That's a good section for me. I admittedly do not have the pace to get past, I think, Barrichello here? Who knows? My race engineer will let me know who the hell that is. Oh, sorry. I heard someone die.
Hill's only a second ahead. Verstappen's right behind you.
Oh, that's Verstappen. Heh. Should probably stay away from him.
2 seconds ahead.
He might take me out like race leader Montoya. Ah, shit, the rain's lighting up, isn't it? Listen, you tell me 50% chance of rain, I assume it's already pouring down cats and dogs outside. That's just how Formula 1 is. This has been the rainiest season I've ever seen in this sport. Admittedly, this is my first season, but I've been following it.
You know it well.
Oh my god!
That's your best.
Barrichello! What the hell? Well, I certainly didn't expect that 3 laps in. I certainly didn't expect that from Barrichello, and I certainly didn't expect it to be that kind of incident. The kind of incident that seems like it should only occur under circumstances of complete idiocy. But Barrichello is no idiot, and there's not really an explanation for why this happened.
Then again, that's probably heroin.
Heroin is an opioid. If he was on heroin, I don't think he'd even be able to get in the car.
The best?
No, meth is a stimulant. He'd just be more focused. Why'd he do that?
Dish soap.
Mark, that's not... Wait, actually, that is how dish soap works. I can't actually fault you for that theory.
Hills just ahead. You're in it.
Dive bomb, weirdly? Oh, yeah! That forced him into a weird line. He's probably not happy about that.
Irvine, only a second ahead.
I'm really concerned about Sauber. Oh my god!
There's a yellow flag ahead.
Jesus fucking Christ! 2 incidents in 1 lap. This Grand Prix is getting pretty chaotic. Oh my what happened was Johnny Herbert, the number 15 Sauber, collided with Esteban Tuero, the number 23 Minardi Ford. And as the ticker details, Tuero was going for an aggressive inside line, but wasn't quite going to collide with Herbert, but Herbert aborted his own line, which led him right into Turo's side, and that straight up knocked Turo off track. It didn't do anything to Herbert, though. And there was a major impact. You can see the shock right here. The car goes right in the air as it has that impact. Turo is likely injured and may not be able to finish the race. And while it'll likely be dismissed as a racing incident, I think there should be a penalty for that.
Oh boy.
Why would you name your team Sauber Racing if you're not going to race cleanly? Turo leaves a scathing review of Herbert's driving. And just to clarify, I agree with him. Herbert's the one who should be penalized. I don't think Turo did anything wrong. That was a weird tactic. Oh. I shouldn't be surprised that happened.
Hills only a second ahead. Wirtz is only a second behind.
Whoa!
Wirtz is only a second ahead.
Damn!
Slow down. Don't pass. Truly's 2 seconds back.
I thought you were going to say Truly's out. I wouldn't be surprised, considering how this race is going.
Okay, you're out of the caution. Let's go.
I really hope it starts raining again, because that was like my big advantage for the start. And now I'm just on intermediates for no reason. I mean, I'm a backmarker. That's my whole philosophy. I hope it starts raining again. We can just sum up my opinions about racing there. I don't have the best car on the grid, but I am a great driver. And you know what Ayrton Senna said? Rain makes all cars equal, but not all drivers. Admittedly, my car is not very equal at the moment, considering it's not raining. And it's damaged.
Wirtz is 3 seconds behind you.
God. I'm surprised I was able to keep the car going. Listen, it's damaged not damaged Benetton. Damaged Minardi versus intact Benetton. I don't fucking know which Sauber it was. They just fucked me up real bad. And I'm gonna be mad about that for the rest of time. That was the most intense crash I've ever been in. Felt that in my goddamn bones. Closest I've gotten to a DNF this entire season, I feel like. Yeah, I can't hold my own against him.
First is just ahead. Verstappen 2 seconds behind you.
My God! Bobovanka was right! And so was I!
That's your first
What?
lap.
Well, I'll be damned, Mark. It's happened again.
Oh, great.
Fucking why?
Well, previously they thought it was either Barrichello's fault or the car's fault, but this is suggesting it might, in fact, be a fault in the track that's causing that right next to that wall. Now, some people might like to take that line to get ready for the corner. I really don't think that's a good line, and I think Turo's smart to avoid it. Some people are saying it's a neutron style. I've seen the neutron style. This isn't what that does. This is the same thing Barrichello did earlier. That's why he's ailing. He fucking nailed it into the wall. That's the outside wall of that corner. How the hell do you drift into it?
First is 3 seconds ahead.
Sergio Perez's ass
Second
move.
behind.
Whoa! Nearly cut off my goddamn front wing. Irvine just did an incredibly reckless thing to regain pace from his wall grinding, and Turo nearly paid dearly for it. This kind of aggressive driving is what's becoming standard with the 1998 season, but it is not quite what you want to see from drivers with honor.
And that's just not okay.
What line did I just see him take? Because that was cursed. I think I know how cars are going to get taken out of this race. They're going to drift into that wall. Over and over again.
Irvine 2 seconds ahead. He's pulling away. Denise is 2 seconds back.
This is probably what was expected when I signed up for the Minardi position. It's weird that this is the exception and not the norm. I just got a flashback of something that didn't even happen yet. What the fuck? Oh. Free position for me.
You're in 12th position now.
And
That's your best
unless he does
lap.
more rubber banding, which could mean he's doing the same engine tech as McLaren in Canada, which is why he's back here. He's saving the engine. I don't think that's going to work personally because it burned out really quick for McLaren.
2 seconds ahead. Irvine only a second behind.
I think Ferrari's a bit cleverer in terms of, oh my god, a spin for Turbo and a win for Irvine.
I knew that's what was gonna
Slow
happen.
down. Don't pass.
Really?
Verstappen is way behind.
Who was
A
that?
warning flag.
Warning flag for what? Passing under
Yellow
yellow.
flag ahead.
Is that for passing under yellow? I
I
didn't.
got one too, but I didn't see anyone. I seen we passed the wreck.
He was crashed! What am I supposed to do? Stop on the track?
Slow down.
Given the bullshit that happened in Canada, I would expect them to tell just you that.
Hey, you gotta yield that position. Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. None of us came out with black and white flag with the system broken.
Okay.
See, why can't more drivers be like that and just admit when they fucked up in the yellow? How did I get into 11th?
You're in 11th position now. Francis out. 18
It's
cars
done
left.
again. Oh my god. Am I right about the wall?
I've seen a few cars veer into it. You may be.
Are we gonna have to call Pink Floyd? Or the Ghostbusters?
The wall ain't haunted.
It has been haunted for quite some time.
Mark, what the fuck are you doing on this frequency?
You know who's an expert on walls?
Second behind you.
Donald Trump.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sure he'll be happy to tell us exactly what on earth is with that wall.
Turo, I hate to tell you, but
5 seconds ahead.
Trump is probably a bit
Pulling
busy.
away.
What do you mean he's busy? What could he possibly be doing that's so important, other than analyzing that wall? What job in the world is possibly that important?
Turo, didn't you hear about the 2024 election? He's President of the United States.
I see. My tires just lit up really bad. That changes strategy, but we'll work with it. Alright, 18.
And he's in the pit.
I'm taking a risk on the rain tires. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You've dropped to 16th place.
What on earth is Turo doing? He's on what the rain is about to let up. Didn't his team let him know about this? You know what? The rest of the grid's probably on wet tires anyway. It's not a huge deal. From that, that was a McLaren, and I was going to rejoice. That is Tyrell. I test drove for them once.
No, it's the companies that are wrong.
This is a trick.
So you think Minardi has some good weather data the other teams don't have?
Yup.
Don't know what that is.
Tagaki's 2 seconds ahead. He's pulling away.
Oh,
And 3
fuck
seconds
he ain't.
back. Avicii's heading for the pit. Denise is going into the pit.
It's the beginning of my engine troubles. Fucking damn it.
Well, that was ominously timed light going out there. That is, all right.
And the rain already stopped. I am on wets. What is wrong with me?
Tagaki's only a second ahead. And he's 2 seconds behind you. Baricello's heading for the pit. Tagaki's 2 seconds ahead. And he's 2 seconds back. Is going into the pit. Tagaki's heading for the pit.
Alright, I got a freebie. That was not what I wanted to do.
Position now. Meccano's only a second ahead.
Oh, Meccano, be careful.
Gaining.
Knocking on Meccano, I don't know. I don't expect a 90s game to pronounce it correctly, but I don't expect me to pronounce it correctly either. You can cool with the side shifts. You're defending against me. I'm your teammate. Let me through. There is no point to this. And no points. Oh, sorry. Nakado's playing hard to get the Tuero's detriment. I don't think he'd have any realistic motivation to do that, so he's kind of just being a dick, but at the same time Tuero hit him.
Oh, look at this. That's funny.
What am I? What am I? What the hell am I? Assuming people will also dry, hit from wet, I still have an advantage.
Magny, only a second ahead. You're gaining. Meccano's 7 seconds behind you. Magaki's 2 seconds ahead. Meccano's 6 seconds behind you.
Oh, he had a fatal lockup. I really need the arrows to draft off of. I am scared of the proximity of the wall.
Magaki's 4 seconds behind you. Mello's only a second ahead. Magaki's 3 seconds back.
My engine is really shitting itself right now. I don't know what that was. It's dry, baby. I just went to the gravel, baby.
There's a yellow flag ahead.
Now you're speaking my language.
You're in 12th position now. That's your best lap.
Not sure if it's Spanish, French, or English, considering all circumstances. It's one of them, probably. Any of them will probably do.
2 seconds ahead. Denise is only a second behind.
Alright, now at least I'll equal my worst finish.
The track is drying up. Verstappen 4 seconds ahead. He's pulling away. And 2 seconds back.
Alright, just need more skill issues ahead of me.
Slow down. Don't pass.
And as I say that,
Okay, you're out of the corner. Let's go.
no federal alarms, no balls, they ought to be indicted for something I don't remember. Negligence, I think. All I know is that there's something evil on this track, and it's me!
Verstappen only a second ahead. You're gaining. And he's
thing about Verstappen is he's somehow a good driver and a bad driver at the same time. That's what makes him so dangerous. Not sure if other drivers would agree with Tuero on that point, but from his own perspective and his own experience with Verstappen, it is quite a reasonable thing to say, considering how often Verstappen and him have come to blows.
It's a little tragic.
Alright, not my worst finish.
You're in 10th position now.
Now let's see if I can pass at least 5 more cars by the end of this godforsaken Grand Prix. I'm sure it's possible, just with a few more skill issues.
Way ahead.
Oh my god.
Verstappen's 3
That's
seconds
gonna take a
behind.
real skill issue. At this point, I should probably just hope that McLaren's DNF. It's the only way I'm gonna get points here.
Way ahead.
Or continue this
Verstappen's 3 seconds behind you.
debacle. What we need is some chaos. That's right, grab your Transformers G1 Season 3, Disc 1. Should be there. Unless it's only the 5 Faces of Darkness, in which case I don't know what to do. Actually, I do know what to do. Move on to Disc 2 immediately! Now come on y'all, sing it with me. I really do hate this track that is only known as Magny Course. I hate it with the wheels on my car all fours. It was made to push the limits of track design, but not very finely. It stings me in the eyes, takes me all by surprise. Chicane so frontally tight, I don't know if this is right. Why is it a hairpin right after a big straight? I don't know why, who decided to hate this great invention of man, but it's me, and I hate it all that I can.
I hate you so much, but I love you so much.
A miserable race by Tuero's standards, but not his worst. Though there is a bright side for him to look to, and that is that it seems he and his racing engineer are finally starting to really be friends. And I think that's something very important for a racing engineer and a driver to be very fond of each other and very trusting of each other. Beyond that though, things went pretty bad for Minardi. Nakano was out before the end of the race, even though he went very far, and both McLarens got in the points, with Coulthard winning. The rest of the podium consists of, in second, in the rival Schumacher, and in third, Tuero's great friend, Fisichella.
And that just goes to show that you can solve all your problems, unlike how I said those words.
Coulthard leads the championship with 46 points, Tuero's 12 points behind him, and Schumacher has 33 points. McLaren now leads the championship, Ferrari moves into second. Minardi has a lot of work to do to salvage this.
My name is Markiplier, and
I stretch.
My name is Victor Simons, and I raw dog workouts.
bye-bye!
Bye! Formula 1 coverage on YouTube is presented exclusively by Oricon. Breaking news! A Canadian news channel has, instead of putting up the mugshot of a wanted criminal, instead used a cartoon by accident. The news anchor had no idea of this at the time, but it was soon pointed out by many viewers that there was, in fact, a cartoon character with a complete ridiculous wanted poster. Stay tuned for further details. Hey y'all, real quick, I've been doing this for 8 episodes now. We're halfway through the F1 season. I'm just gonna do a multi-game review just to have a change of pace. Is that cool with y'all? Should be cool with y'all. I hope it is. I just need to do something other than fucking Formula 1 for once. Alright, thanks guys. Good talk, good talk. Like talking with a really not very well understanding father. I am your not very well understanding father. I am a bad father. I don't even have kids and I'm a bad father. I am so sorry.